Howdy folks, and welcome back to Infinity Train. Today we're going to be watching Season 4 Episodes 7 and the dreaded Episode 8, titled The Art Gallery Car and The Mega Maze Car. Both of these titles sound innocent enough, meaning Episode 8 might not be the one that's going to break us. It could be Episode 7, who knows? But hey, we'll see. This is the penultimate Infinity Train video, and it sucks. I've been on this kind of pity party, no pun intended, train for the last couple videos, but it just sucks whenever any show comes to an end, especially one that ended before it was actually finished, and that's what we're stuck with here. But regardless, I'm grateful that all of these seasons are relatively self-contained, so that I can at least get a good closure to this particular story that we have. And speaking of the story, I'm kind of don't know exactly where it's going to be going from here. We got what feels like a lot of closure between Min-gi and Ryan last time, with them coming more to understand each other, Min-gi coming to realize that it's his number as well, and the two of them kind of, reconciling by the end. We ended on a very, very peaceful note of the two of them just kind of chilling, playing music together. The door's open, but they're just like, hanging out in their car for a little bit and just having a good time, just kind of hanging out. But Kez being the most interesting plot thread now. I believe I said this last time, but we ended learning a little bit more about Kez and what my new prediction, because all my predictions were wrong last time. I was a horrible oracle last time, but I guess my predictions are that Kez feels attached to both Min-gi and Ryan and kind of tries to gaslight them into staying on the train to hang out with her, because they seem to be some of the first people who have kind of treated her nicely and with respect, since we saw all the other denizens say like, oh, Kez, we can always count on you to fail, right? And that, really got to her, and she really took that hard. And so I can kind of see, the fact that Ryan and Min-gi were so comforting to her and offer that little spot on Min-gi's shoulder, for her to rest on. And she kind of looked up longingly at him and at the both of them. So that could be interesting. We've seen passengers talk other passengers into wanting to stay on the train, but we've never seen a denizen straight up try to get somebody to stay. We've seen denizens also want to get off the train in season 2, but we've never seen the reverse of that, right? So I think it would be interesting to see a denizen that kind of grows too attached to their passenger and kind of says no, you gotta stay with me. All the other times, Atticus said, farewell, though it is with tears that I say goodbye, I still do say goodbye. 1-1 realizing he's the conductor and all that kind of stuff, reclaiming his throne, kind of, so to speak. Lake got off the train in season 2, but Alan Dracula just kind of blasted off into the sunset to go back to wherever he came from. Hazel said goodbye to Grace and Simon in season 3, and Grace isn't even off the train yet. So I think it'd be really interesting to see a denizen kind of be like, yo, stay here with me and let's just chill. We've kind of seen little pieces of that at the very beginning, but now especially seeing kind of the bond that they've kind of built, I can see that being the case. As far as how devastating that's going to be, I don't know. I could maybe see Ryan wanting to revert a little bit and being like, oh, well, maybe we could stay here for a little bit, just hang out with her. She's cool, man. And Min-gi want to get back to everything, but hey, I'm just gonna let these episodes speak for themselves. And with all that being said, let's get ready to start watching. I have a new tea tonight. In a mug I don't think I've used on the channel. My wife predominantly uses this mug, but it says dog person on the inside. Let's see if I can, ow. Dog person. And the tea is vanilla Komaro. It is a tea I am very unfamiliar with. It's allegedly decaffeinated. It was on clearance at the store, so I hope it's good. But it's from a brand I like, Harney and Sons. They make pretty good stuff, so it smelled good at least. So I'm hoping that this will be a good tea for me, and decaf so I can drink it for reactions. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a like on this video, leave a comment, leave me some fake spoilers for what to expect in the final 2 episodes, and give me some fake spoilers for stuff we never got to see from Infinity Train. Give me some fake spoilers from seasons 5 through 8. Because I'm gonna need that to cope whenever I finish with this next week. it doesn't matter much anymore because there's only 2 left, but if you really want to see the end, it's up on Patreon right now. I got uncut reactions to all of Infinity Train, all the stuff I'm currently going through over there, so go check that out in the description if you would so like to do that and support the channel. But this ended up being a really long intro, folks. Let us get started with Book 4, Episode 7, The Art Gallery Car, starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. It's drinkable. Oh, it's real smooth.
Iron Tamer.
Okay, Rich Irvine does not sound like that.
He totally
I don't know who that is.
When he goes in to record, he just munches down on a bunch of sandpaper and wails.
Oh. Nom, nom, nom.
You always skip ahead, so you don't appreciate the progression he puts into the album as a whole.
Ooh. Yeah, I dig when albums...
Iron Tamer.
I love when albums, like, naturally progress and, you know, tracks flow into each other and you have a true, like, album experience as opposed to just a collection of songs.
You're the worst Canadian.
Can we get some service?
Can she, like, ding herself? Cat. Not the cat, but a cat. Oof. Don't touch.
The colors are bold, but the lines have, like, hesitation in them.
Dang, why didn't I get a glass of
Context,
wine for
it's
this one
hard
to
for
just
me
swirl
like,
around?
know if it's just an extension of the artist or a reaction to trends at the time.
Yes, indubitably, Kez, I do say.
You're getting lazy, Train.
Is it now?
Magic painting portals? I know how this plays out.
Oh no! Well, Mario 64 hadn't come out yet. How did he think to do
Well
that?
played.
Ba 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 ba. Why is it so cold in there?
Sounds good.
Is there like a painting of some
going over
fire to
there.
stand next to?
You stay here.
We don't know how this car works yet.
Ooh.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Can you just do this one thing without arguing? Do I need to hold your hand through everything?
Oh, so we're
you
back
okay?
to 130. 202. Yo, it's back up to 202.
Again?
Yo, I'd be so pissed. Okay, so maybe we hadn't got as much resolution as we thought. It's kind of creepy. Maybe I can jump into this
found
one.
These headphones, but like there isn't any place to plug them in.
Those really old style, like, huge ones. Oh, no. No, I need these to hear. And I don't see any references to other
What's up with Min?
cars.
Why are you asking me? I can ask him for you. Gotcha.
No, I just wanted your
No,
input.
I think that now is probably the worst time for that.
Probably.
Please don't.
Oh,
Just
give him a
let Mama
smooch.
Kez fix everything.
Smooch. Yes!
Kez!
Mama Kez.
Mama Kez. I love Kez so much.
Her kisses are warm.
Yo, I love that.
A little birdie told me that you and Ryan are having, like, problems.
He leaves, comes back, and his problems become my problems.
You were getting along in that party.
Singing
Yeah.
one song
It was
in
just
the
one
bathroom
episode ago.
Doesn't fix 18 years of letdowns.
18 years? You really think everything in your life has been a letdown with him? I mean, I know y'all were literally born together.
Min's
So
not
ominous.
Doing so hot.
No, literally, he's cold. He's not doing hot.
He's not gonna get better.
Is there like a
Can't
poltergeist
even
in here?
perform in front of people we'll never see again. He's dead weight.
Ooh.
I refuse
Ryan.
to end up just like Min. I need to be alone.
Oof. That was cool. I still want to know exactly what the shadow is. Is this like a Nosferatu situation? Like, I'm probably gonna splice in one of my favorite shots from that movie.
I think you really hurt Ryan.
When? What are you talking about?
This is like, I'm so
you
on
told him
edge
off?
with this episode.
You don't know him like I do.
But I guess I'm just gonna pause right here to say, but I guess it's realistic. Like, you know, they said like one song played together in a bathroom doesn't fix, you know, all the stuff we have going together. Here I was saying like, oh, they seem to be, you know, understanding each other a little better. But that is really realistic. Like, you can't fix something like that just super, super quick. Though I thought he had really come to realize that the number was his own as well. That he would, make somewhat more of an effort to help with it and not just be so pissy all the time. Like, I don't want to say I have issues with how the season's been portrayed, but like I kind of wish their little resolution episode had come a little bit before that, and we kind of saw it start to like build up a little bit again. Like, it seems like, if I remember right, their number was at like 170 something and then went down a bit. At the beginning of this episode, it was right around 130, leading me to believe that they probably went through a couple other cars. They look like they weren't just coming out of the party. So I'm sitting here and I'm wondering how much time has actually passed. I wonder if like we could have got like another episode of them like kind of starting to like just slightly build up the tension again. Cause all of a sudden, like, we ended the last episode down here and now we immediately jumped back up here for this one. And it feels a little bit jarring pacing wise. I know that they're running out of time in the season. Who knows if they even rushed a couple things together knowing that this was all they were going to get. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see what episode 10 entails to see if they give us any kind of an epilogue or any kind of an extra scene at the end with anything, because they knew it was the end. Meaning that they might have had to like smush a couple things down here to kind of finish this story to fit that in. But who knows? Let's just continue.
He's not a bad guy. He's Ryan. I can't end up like him.
But we love that about him, the fact that he's Ryan. Grant, I know this was a long time ago.
Why doesn't anyone care about how I'm feeling?
Ooh.
Ryan, knock it off!
Oh, yo, that American Gothic with a fox and a rabbit.
If you don't want to be in my life, why do you care how I live it?
A blind road
And I'm also trying to figure out what makes it retract and go to,
But
though.
holding up in your room is?
Kez? What is happening? I just really don't like this picture.
Huh?
You screamed?
Oh, that, yeah. Sometimes I like do that. Whatever. But now that you two are together, figure it out.
I mean, she's right, though.
Lion tamer.
Ryan.
You told
What
me
does
I
he
can't
see?
appreciate the song without taking in the rest of the album.
Is there like a shadow?
I need the whole package.
You need the right
Why are you
angle?
talking about this now?
Oh, the door. Yo, smart Ryan. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, no.
Min, can you hear me?
Oh, no, he can't. Min's gonna
Ryan?
think, oh, he ran off or something.
Ryan?
Now, what happens to Min in here? Well, this is something I asked about that I was curious for.
What?
Oh, no, numbers. What the fuck is this? Yo, I got
Was
chills
that thing
seeing
turning us
this.
against each other? It's okay, Min. I'm not going anywhere. I won't leave you.
Reach. Oh, what the hell? Is this the train's actually stopped. Wonder if this is like Amelia's doing, like a flush everyone out of the system, get everybody off the train. But, oh no, he said I'd never leave you, but if he does leave him off the train, he is leaving him. It's like almost like going through the door is an action that would raise his number. Oh, what the hell? Is it because he was... I've never seen that. Is it because he was indecisive? Oh, finally, he figured it out. It gives a whole new meaning to, what is it? Here's the church,
I'm so
here's the
happy.
steeple. Open the doors and see the people.
You left me.
Oh no. God, with tears in his eyes too. Wow, okay. Nah, the tension is back here. This feeds into, and I know I've said this before with Ooh, that sound with the shadow in the hands. What was I going to say? One of my least favorite tropes in all of media, and I know I've said this in other shows, but I don't know if I've said it for Infinity Train. One of my absolute least favorite tropes that I hate to see in any show, any movie, is when there's some kind of a disagreement between characters that could just be solved if they just talk to each other and the other listens. To me, as an outside observer, I see here, the situation's super easy. Like, I figured it out. I got sucked through the door. Also, that's like the first time we've ever seen a door that wasn't just an actual door to go through, right? That was just like a portal, kind of like what he was trying by jumping through the painting. It was basically just like a portal to be like, all of a sudden now you're out of the car. All Ryan has to do is say, look, I figured out the door and it pulled me out and I could not get back in. I was yelling and banging on the thing. Kez can confirm. And I said the words, I would never leave you. And look, even they gave me a door to get out and I didn't take it because I couldn't leave you. Yet our numbers jumped back up. And I know Min probably isn't in the right headspace to like hear him out and like believe all of him. But at least we have a witness, right, in Kez. So if this carries on and it's literally like, I don't want to hear anything, or Ryan doesn't even try to explain, like, even like, Min, try yourself. You try to go back in the car. Just turn around and look. Like, to me, it's like there's logical explanations. There's witness. There's like ways to prove it. But I'm just horrified that it's going to go the way that I'm going to absolutely hate. But hey, there's only one way to find out, and that's by pulling up, if I can find the right folder that I have pulled up. Book 3. Oh no, this sounds awful too. Now that I realize like this title that we get after seeing that last one. Book 4, episode 8, the Mega Maze Car. Just another situation for Min and Ryan to get separated. What if somehow in the next car, Min gets offered a door and takes it, leaving Ryan by himself? That would be kind of fucked up. But I could totally see that happening after this last one. But yeah, the Mega Maze just seems like they can get split up and separated, and just the angst between them just continues to build and to grow. I'm now nervous. I'm now not excited to watch this one, but let's get started up in 3, 2, 1, go. This tea is really good, by the way. I'm really glad we got it. Sometimes you can get really good stuff on clearance. Yeah, that was freaking scary, dude.
You left me there to die!
Min, I didn't.
Yeah,
Hey, if
he
I
doesn't
wanted
want to hear
leave,
it.
I could have.
What's that supposed to mean?
Never mind.
No, you gotta tell him. Kez, say something.
Hey, so I know that
Say something helpful.
Casa de Kez.
Oh, is that what's next? Do you live in the Mega Maze?
Whoa, really? Yeah, it's like in the next car. But like Kez, what's in it for me? Well, Min and Ryan, I'll tell ya. There are
Smooches on the cheeks for both of ya.
sconces. What else?
Well, somebody's excited to go. You know, now I kind of wish we didn't get the happy...
Here.
Oh.
My roommate's right over there. This is my home. Isn't it nice?
Not menacing at all. You know, I kind of... Let me just pause real quick. I kind of, at this point, almost wish we didn't get the party car episode. It felt to... Like I said, it feels like a... What's the inverse of a speed bump? Where it felt like things were getting better and then things were immediately worse again, like right after, with none of the resolution really carried forward from that one. I don't know. It's weird to think about because it was such a good episode with like powerful character moments between everybody and seeing that little insight for Kez. But at the same time, like it ended on such a peaceful, happy note. And then all of a sudden we're just back to everything being miserable. Right. I almost wish we had a different episode, like before the Astro Q car. Maybe the Astro Q car does just lead to the exit, and they had to figure that out. And that's where Ryan realizes that it's his number 2, and then they can sort of argue from there. And I know I'm just being like armchair, TV show season writer, But when you watch enough stuff, sometimes like structure just kind of gets in your head, and I'm just almost kind of wish we had something else in lieu of the party episode. We still could have a conversation like they had, which I think the whole like could we really do this music thing conversation was good and was one of the most impactful things of the episode. I feel like they could have had that in a different situation, right, that called for it. But hey, I'm just airing my complaint right here. But I'm both excited and horrified to see what awaits it. Was it Casa del Quez with its own personal rainstorm and rain clouds. Fun.
Oh man, you guys are gonna love Morgan. Huh, this is new. Gardeners might have taken some creative liberties in remodeling the front yard.
Yo, you know the easiest way to solve a maze?
Ever be easy?
Don't sweat your pretty little brows. I'll just guide you from above.
Well, that's helpful, Kez. But just real quick, sorry for the pause right after the other pause, but I heard a little cheat code in order to solve any kind of a maze like this is right when you get in, put your hand on the wall, put your right hand on the wall, and do not take your hand off the wall and just follow it. Even through all the dead ends and everything, eventually you will find your way to an exit. It sounds correct to me. So I hope that's actually a thing, but I mean, that's a pretty dang big maze, but they could get there.
Left!
Oh, wait, no, right. I don't know my left from my right.
Wait, right. I meant right.
Oracle moment number 2.
Looks like somebody's been listening to my oeuvre.
My family got the promo cassette you sent, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, my oeuvre.
And you listened to it several times, right?
Working title for my first album.
Aw. Ooh, blushy a little bit.
You've been on tour. Everything's been so easy for you.
No, it wasn't really successful,
right.
though.
So easy.
Fun.
But see, Min didn't see all the
that's why I've been
hardships,
trying
all
to
the
get you to
breakups.
Join me in New York because my solo career has been so successful.
Also, they're back up to 202.
Whoop! Other way.
They were at 170 something again, right?
Dude, I still live with my parents. I'm up for assistant manager at a Humpty Dumpty themed restaurant.
Yeah.
And you were right.
He's going to uni, right?
Pathetic.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, but
You might as well have.
you meant it.
Ooh, wow.
Sorry, other way.
They just end up at the entrance again. Wait, I thought that was the exit.
I couldn't get into uni if I tried. You should be looking forward to it.
My parents are looking forward to it.
Oh,
yeah, 'cause
no.
they actually care about you.
Anything.
Didn't he say his dad say in the first episode,
Kaz!
Okay, that one's on you guys. You're back at the last dead end.
okay, I believe Kez on that one. But this is good, though.
You went through the door first. It felt like the same thing you always do. And I know I should trust you. But the truth is, inside I don't.
Just kiss already.
I'm just so tired of faking it.
Oh, wow. Or hug, at least.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Guys are being way too hard on yourselves. It'll be okay.
It's very much not going to be. Oh, no, it's everybody. Yeah. Oh, no. We get that fucking pig back. Oh, God. He can fit through the door? Okay, that's actually a really good shot. That was very well animated.
I thought we were done with those guys.
I totally forgot that we had a caravan of people who hated her after us.
All those weirdos who are super obsessed with me.
All the weirdos who are obsessed with me, aka everyone who watches this show. Myself included.
You took Pig Toddler's butter!
Toddler?
You kiss your mother with that mouth?
I lost his job as a bouncer because of you. He is a single parent with a family of 14.
Ryan's like, my dad has 14.
Butterfly's right.
Buttery. Why?
Oh no.
We sped up my pint-sized pigly's evolution so he could carry us on his bountiful, beautiful big boy back.
They sped up his evolution. We're gonna kill you.
Ma'am. Right after we fry you!
Yep. I mean, that ends in death, right? Hey, they got no beef with Ryan and Min. They fixed everything. They made the yummy brownies. They fixed the creatures cycling. The butterfly maybe has valid complaints.
Patience, my hungry hogler.
Hogler. You know what? At the oh no, it's Tuba.
You two want to be a pile of protozoa?
At the very least, Pig Toddler is wearing a shirt now, so we don't have to see. And I can't believe I'm saying these two words back to back again. His piggy titties again. Wait, is the door still in his mouth? Can they like endlessly like travel like doors? And obviously he probably had to spit it out in order to.
Why are you even wearing a parka still?
The one true thought?
Still plan on meeting the others for our annual ski trip.
Oh, come on, you surely missed it. Uh-oh. Oh no! Just a bunch of dairy products. Wait, why are eggs in the dairy section? I've always wondered that. Oh, bye-bye, one true thought. But seriously, why are eggs in the dairy section? They're not milk. They come from chickens. They come from poultry. Oh no, we can't get through. It's unstoppable. We're in the band?
We're the band.
Oh, I can't say no to you. Oh god, he's just programmed to work. With Pinky. Pinky! I can recycle jokes, can't I? He's gonna put it back and be like, red. Okay, that's even better actually. It's so good. Okay, so we are in at Kez's.
What about Kez?
Oh god, she's still getting chased. Are we gonna have to watch another Denizen die this season? Oh no, he's alive. Oh, this might fix itself.
No matter where you go, where you hide, the long gavel of the law will come down to squish you.
Oh no. Doesn't taste buttery. Ah, there's my warm bell.
Min,
So this is your house?
Ryan, I'd like to introduce you to my roommate, Morgan.
All right, so this is what I've been most interested in.
Where is he?
Hey, they do have sconces there. Oh god, this is like about to be a Dark Souls boss in here.
You really shouldn't have come back here.
No, really, you shouldn't have. What the fuck? What was that ending? I gotta pause on the voices if I can. There we go. Morgan. Margaret Cho. Okay, interesting. A voice I recognize, actually. Everyone else is ones we've heard. Good to have you back, Mr. Oscar winner J.K. Simmons as Pig Toddler. And then Hands, might as well. Back down to 127 after they were at 202 pretty much the whole episode, I think. I didn't notice them going down at the end. But episode 8 didn't emotionally destroy me like I was afraid it would. But it might be the most intrigued I've been. Like I was thinking like, yeah, they're gonna get there and it's gonna be like some like dilemma, like, oh, stay or whatever. But now it's like, oh, Morgan is not what we expected. And now, oh god, I'm probably gonna put in editing like right here that picture that Kez had and said, yeah, that's me and my roommate Morgan. Because it looked like if I remember right, it looked like an old dude with like a white beard. Very much not someone I would expect to be voiced by Margaret Cho. So I don't know. I gotta examine that picture a little bit. Like maybe the castle itself, maybe it is gonna be a Dark Souls boss in there. Who knows? But I am now just like, still just like in almost the same state I was. Like, okay, where does this go? Because once again, all of my predictions were very, very wrong. They are certainly throwing me for loops here. Even though I said, pacing wise, I didn't super care for the kind of resolution in the last one, then right back to the conflict here. But now I'm just like, okay, what's gonna happen? Like, I don't even have any predictions for next time. I don't think. It's just, it could be anything. And knowing that this is going to be the end of the series, I think, like I said, I think they did know that they were going to be canceled and cut off after this season. So I'm really curious to see how they actually end this season. If they kind of give us a little goodbye send off for the show itself, or if we just conclude the story with Min and Ryan and then that's it. So I guess we just got 1 week to figure it out, and 2 episodes to go. I'm gonna miss it when it's gone, like I said, especially just knowing that we probably don't get any more info about Amelia and Hazel. I was really excited to kind of learn more about the two of them, and kind of, I know that Owen Dennis has talked about what he would have wanted the other books to be. And I think I saw that he said that season 5 would have been Amelia and Hazel focused, which I thought would be really cool. Maybe another season would be like the original like builder of the train, or how the train came to be, or something like that. And hey, you know, maybe the final episode of book 8 could have been called The Caboose, since we got the engine at the end of book 1. But hey, just stuff we'll probably never get, at least unlike other shows that have ended. Like, you know, when I watched Amphibia, I was devastated it was over. Steven Universe, I was devastated that it was over. On the channel here, Owl House, I was devastated that it was over. And they all had very, very final endings. Whereas here, there's going to be a little glimmer of hope in my dark, hardened heart that maybe someday we'll get more actual Infinity Train. But for now, just 2 episodes left to go. And now all I can really do is hope that we hear the dulcet tones of Mr. J.K. Simmons one last time. But hey, I think that's about all I gotta say here. So come back next week as we finish out this show, ending with a bang. Hopefully it's a great ending. They have not steered me wrong with a finale yet, as far as like, even if it's not just a perfect piece of storytelling television, they've at least made me go, oh shit, what the fuck, like horrified. So hey, we'll see what kind of ending we get next time. So come back next time as we finish this thing out. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Take it easy, everybody.